Well, here's an Eastern Gray Kangaroo with a little joey that's just putting his head out of the pouch. You can see his little swivel ears sticking out. It's just before sunset in Warrumbungle National Park in New South Wales, Australia. This has to be my favorite animal on my travels across this continent. They're graceful as they bound across the pastures. So endearing, so graceful. And when they go leaping off, they hold the record for speed, traveling as fast as 40 miles an hour. They have huge hind legs that are extremely strong as it's sitting there scratching its nose, and a big tail that gives them good balance. And they can't walk as we would walk. They have to pendulum themselves forward, resting on their front legs and using their tail. You can see them moving there. They kind of swing themselves forward. They can't take a step like a human would take a step. They're having a nice dinner. And these kangaroos live in mobs, sometimes as many as 100 individuals. Usually there's at least one male that you see surrounding himself with a few females and young. And the joeys, when they're born, they're the size of a jelly bean. At about 5 weeks, they enter the pouch, these little teeny animals, embryos, and then they can live in the pouch up to 11 months. You can see the little head just starting to stick out from the pouch. There's the little joey. Joey likes to eat what Mom eats as she goes across the pasture. She'll try the different plants too. Absolutely adorable. And these kangaroos are happy. They've had a lot of fresh food in recent weeks because of all the rain and flooding across New South Wales and Queensland. Birds in the background that you are hearing, those are noisy miners. Well, she's taking a big stretch. And there's Joey. You can see that Joey fills up most of her pouch. It must be 3 or 4 months old. They have a very good sense of hearing. Sometimes you hear them make a huffing sound when they're alarmed. These kangaroos are pretty used to people because I'm in a national park. So they see people around these meadows. Well, I feel lucky to be here in Australia, watching these beautiful creatures around me. And to close, I'm going to give you a wide-angle view so you kind of can see the rest of the mob. Off in the distance there, you can see other members of the mob. It's cloudy right now, and the sun is going down in this beautiful land, Australia.